Let's just clean up. Hi guys, I hope you're well. The normal problem begins. Alors le problème normal commence. We're going to see if fucking Zoom is going to work. On va voir si ça commence avec Zoom. Because it never does. So I have spent a rather interesting afternoon. Alors moi j'ai passé une après-midi assez intéressant. I've been doing some DIY. Alors j'ai fait du bricolage. Un backup my friend Gabis. Alors je suis de retour chez mon ami Gabi. Let's have another go with the Zoom. Get rid of all the icons. Let's try again. So tedious. I wouldn't mind, but I do pay a lot of money to have a professional Zoom platform. Je m'en foutrais, mais je paie quand même pas mal d'argent quoi, pour avoir une plateforme professionnelle. So you should now be able to join it. Vous devrez pouvoir vous inscrire. Yay! Lee is in. Good. Hey Lee, how are you? I can't hear you, Lee. I can't hear you. Oh God, someone else joined so that I know it's not my end. I can't hear you, Lee. J'arrive pas à t'entendre. Je t'entends pas. It says you've got the microphone crossed out symbol next to your name. Tu as le symbole avec le micro barré, quoi. Yeah, it's got the... He's left. All by myself, I'm gonna be all by myself anymore. I'll just fucking sit here by myself. Oh, he's back. Yeah, I don't think you need to come in and out. It just says your microphone's off.
Okay.
Now I can hear you. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. Good. Off you go. Until someone else arrives, you can stop. So say for me, hi, Luke, I've just arrived.
Salut, Luke, je viens d'arriver.
No, you're reading. What's I come?
Je viens.
No. What's I come? Vowels. Say for me, very good. Très bien.
Très bien.
Lovely. Can you now rhyme the word bien with bien?
Bien.
Bien, not bien. Okay? Okay. So say to me, je viens d'arriver. Off you go. I've just arrived.
Je viens d'arriver.
Does viens exist? Yes. What is viens? There are two situations I can use viens in. What are they?
Venir.
No. We know it's venir. When can I use viens? Who uses viens?
Subjunctive.
Good man. Subjunctive of a normal person. So I come, je viens. Gabby wants me to come and help. Gabby veut que je vienne. Okay. Or who else uses vienne? Je viens, tu viens, il vient, nous venons, vous venez, il or elle plural viennent. So the plural form. Good, lovely. So off you go. Say, I've just arrived.
Je viens d'arriver.
Lovely. Okay. Notice in English we say got all this time. I've just got a bottle of wine. I've just got here. She got depressed. Keep your eye on the amount of times that you use the word got. Yeah, keep your eye on the amount of times that you use the word got. So I've just got here. Je viens d'arriver. Okay. I've just eaten some chicken, some chips, and some peas. I've just eaten some chicken, some chips, and some peas.
Je viens de manger du poulet.
Good.
Du frites.
Pause. So correctly, Lee has got the idea of doing some because it's not the specific. However, what's the difference between chicken and chips? Chips in the UK being fries in the States. What's the difference? One is singular, one is plural. All right. So, je viens de manger du poulet. What's the equivalent for chips if it's plural? Then that's it. Des frites. Peas. Do you think I ate one pea? Des petits. Good. If anybody's seen a movie called Secretary with Maggie Gyllenhaal, when she gets locked in a BDSM relationship with her boss. Alors, est-ce que vous avez vu un film qui s'appelle Secrétaire avec Maggie Gyllenhaal? Effectivement, elle se retrouve dans une relation sadomaso avec son patron. And he starts controlling her. And one day he rings her and says, you can eat one pea, 3 peas. He says you can eat 3 peas. And she obeys because she's obedient. Elle est obéissante. If only you got locked with that obedient, we'd have no problem. Good. So I've got half the meal left. I've got half the meal left because I didn't want to be late. I've got half the meal left because I didn't want to be late. Any single time you guys use left, as in remaining, can you try and use il me reste rather than j'ai? Yeah. So can you say for me, I've got half the meal left. Il me
reste la moitié du repas.
Good. Your pussy's on camera.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Look at that tail, though. What an expensive cat.
Oh, it's cheap.
Really? It looks like a posh little thing. Part of our Logic Language community is a lady called Corinne who breeds pedigree cats. If anybody wants a pedigree cat, contact me. Contact Corinne. She'll sort you out. Good. Good. So, il me reste la moitié du repas because I didn't want to be late.
Parce que tu ne voulais pas être en retard.
Good. Or one-off shorter reaction. J'ai pas voulu être en retard. That's great. Okay. Lovely. I don't want you to be late. Imagine I was talking to you. Lee, I don't want you to be late. What would that be?
Je ne veux pas que tu sois en retard.
Good man. Okay. Good. I was hungry because I had spent all day doing a job for Gabby. I was basically painting her house that she rents out. So I was hungry because I'd spent all day doing a job for Gabby.
J'avais faim parce que j'ai passé toute la journée en travaillant pour mon ami Gabby.
Now, there's lots I absolutely adore about that sentence. Here are the things I adore. Firstly, I love the fact that you didn't need to stop after the first clause because thoughts don't contain one verbal clause. They contain several. And I absolutely freaking adored how you were like, oui, j'avais faim parce que j'ai passé straight on. I love that. I also loved how you seamlessly went between j'avais faim, description, parce que j'ai passé, one-off action, I've spent. I also liked how you said toute la journée rather than le jour because it's all day. However, don't confuse action verbs with verbs of I always go to say verbs of perversion, but that's just me. Verbs of perception. So in other words, you can say j'ai passé toute l'après-midi en train de faire, or à faire, or en faisant as well. But more like à faire. J'ai passé toute l'après-midi à faire quelque chose pour mon ami Gabby. That was brilliant. I love that, Lee. That was really good. Okay, very good. shares a house. No, what shall I say? The house needs to be ready because the tenants are arriving Tuesday. The house needs to be ready because the tenants are arriving Tuesday.
La maison doit être prête pour les tenants qui arrivent. What day?
Tuesday.
Pour les tenants qui arrivent mardi.
Good. Now, we do have the word tenant in French, which is, it comes from French. Like lieutenant or lieutenant, depending whether you're English or American, is placeholder. Yeah, lieutenant. But basically, the tenants are the locataire, because to rent, and your Americans often say roommate, but housemate, flatmate, colocataire is your coloc. You are en colocation. Location in French doesn't mean location where you are, it means the act of hiring. Oui, donc il faut que la maison soit prête, lovely, parce que les locataires arriveront. Notice, we will use the future in French to talk about the future. How crazy is that? We use the future to talk about the future. Donc, il faut que la maison soit prête. Now, I liked what you did. La maison doit être prête. That's fine as well. Il faut que la maison soit prête. La maison doit être prête. La maison a besoin d'être prête. Parce que les locataires arriveront mardi. That's lovely, okay? Good. But what makes the situation easier is that it's Gabby's sister and her friend. What makes the situation easier? Because both of them are buying a property up here. So it's like, hey, no problem. So what makes the situation easier is that it's Gabby's sister and her friend. But that's why we don't want to do a shit job decorating. So what makes the situation easier is it's Gabby's sister and her friend.
Ce qui rend la situation facile.
Pause. You are really making me happy. Ce qui, because it's what, and it's going into a verb. Rend, because it's making something an adjective. If only the people I speak every day, if your name is Maggie Caton, raise your hand in shame. Oh, she's here. Goodness, I had no idea. Basically, yeah, if only the people I talk every bloody week remembered rendre for an adjective. Luc le rend facile. Luc makes it easier. However, I need easier. So, ce qui le rend, what makes it easier? What's easier? Plus
facile.
Lovely. That's it.
Ce qui le rend plus facile, c'est que c'est la sœur de Gabi et son ami.
Good, lovely. Or ce qui le rend plus facile est que ça soit le sœur de Gabi et son ami. Good, okay. Great, lovely. One more for me, Lee. Brilliant, okay. Luke is happy that somebody has started to follow the advice. Luke is happy that somebody started to follow the advice.
Luc est content que quelqu'un a suivi les
It's not someone has followed. It's Luke is happy that someone has started to follow the advice. Should we say that? Yeah. Luke is, look at me. Luke is happy that somebody has started to follow the advice. That's all I'm going to say. Off you go.
Luc est content que quelqu'un
That's it.
ait commencé à suivre les conseils.
Bloody good job. Luc, il est content que quelqu'un ait commencé à suivre les conseils. Lovely. Good. Excellently. Very well done. Lovely.
Merci.
De rien. I'm going to go across to Kieran. Kieran. You there, Kieran? Good. Nice haircut. You look cool. Good. You look very cool. So say for me, hi, Luke. How are you?
Salut Luc. Sorry, bonjour, Luc.
No. Salut's fine. Salut's fine. That's cool. Yeah. How are you? Bonjour is like in the day. Salut is just like general hi. Salut's fine. Yeah. Salut, Luc. How are you?
Comment ça va?
Good. Salut, Luc. Comment tu vas? Ça va bien? Tu vas bien? All the same. All the same. As long as you're tutoying somebody, that's fine. Okay. I spoke to you last week and you gave me some homework. I spoke to you last week, action, and you gave me action, some homework.
J'ai parlé avec toi.
Pause. It's not wrong. It's not wrong, but I'm giving you, I spoke to you rather than I spoke with you, Kieran. I spoke to you. What's I spoke as an action? What's I spoke as an action?
J'ai parlé.
Good man. Good man. So j'ai parlé is fine. I need you to bits before verbs. I need you to stick a pronoun in that to give me I spoke to you.
Je t'ai parlé.
Good man, good man, good man, good man, good man, good man, good man. What do we know about te? Te can be reflexive, it can be direct, and it can be indirect. Yeah? So you get washed, tu te laves. I assume you wash, you look very clean. Tu te laves. Well, I've been near you and you smell perfectly nice. So tu te laves, he speaks to you, il te parle. Yeah, so the te is just as long as a you person is on the receiving end of somebody else's verb, lovely. And if it is a te, it becomes t apostrophe if the next word to it is a vowel, which if we are going in the past, Kieran, it pretty much bloody will be most time, won't it? Because it's like, j'ai vu, je t'ai vu, you saw, tu as vu, you saw yourself, tu t'es vu, he saw, il a vu, he saw you, il t'a vu, nous avons vu, nous t'avons vu, vous avez vu, vous t'avez vu, they saw, ils ont vu, ils t'ont vu. So it's like, basically, that's great, Lucas. Sorry, Roshni, j'ai parlé à toi, it's la semaine dernière. You can use à toi for stress purposes, but it's really better to say je t'ai parlé. If you said à toi, you know, but it's better to say je t'ai parlé, okay? Great, lovely, Kieran. So I spoke to you last week. Je t'ai pas.
Je t'ai parlé.
Last week, last semaine.
La semaine.
Last week, la semaine dernière.
La semaine dernière.
Good, nice. Make it feminine. Dernier. Lovely. Okay. Good. Lovely. And you gave me some homework. You gave me. So I spoke to you. The transaction is now going away. You gave me. Tu
m'as donné.
Pause. Not far off. What's you gave as an action? Yeah. Kieran, repeat after me. Actions have, just say with me, actions have auxiliaries.
Actions have auxiliaries.
Great. So I need a have in the middle of it. So would you just say you gave tu as?
Tu as donné.
Good. What I mean by actions, I mean in the past. So if it's you gave, I'm referring to that in one go, tu as donné. Okay. You gave me. I now need you to slip something in again. You gave me tu.
Tu m'as donné.
Why are you changing the sound of your auxiliary that was beautifully chosen? Well done, you before. Tu
as m'as donné.
Now, listen to me. Bits before verbs. The pronoun will, the full thing is bits before verbs, which means pronoun. Bits are pronouns, little shitty words. Bits before verbs unless it's before an infinitive. There's no infinitive in the sentence. So what is the first verb, Kieran, in tu, as, and donné? Which is the first verb? Good man. So shove your me before your a. What would be you gave me?
Tu m'as donné.
Link. Tu m'as. That's it. M apostrophe A. That's it. That's it. Tu m'as donné. Okay. So tu m'as donné some homework. Go on. Yeah. Good. So Kieran is correctly reaching for a D word. Du devoir or des devoirs. Homework can be singular or plural. Yeah. Tu m'as donné des devoirs. Tu m'as donné du devoir. Okay. Good. I try to do what Luke gives me. I try to do what Luke gives me.
J'essaie faire.
Pause. The accent is sounding very, very nice. I try. What comes after essayer? Essayer. Good.
J'essaie de faire.
What? When it's not a question. Good. Nice accent, Kieran. I must say, it's sounding very good. Luke gave. So I tried to do what Luke gives me. Ce que Luke gives me. Kieran, eyes on me. Because what you're trying to do is you're trying to visualize it, and I can see you building the sentence. So just say for me, just look at me, say Luke gives in 2 words. Up you go, say Luke gives.
Luc donnait.
Break it down. It's not going to be the infinitive, is it? Luke donne. Because Luke is the same as a he. Yeah, Luke donne.
Yeah.
All right. So what's Luke gives me? Luke
me donne.
That's it. Luc me donne. Because an E is an E. Luc me donne. All right, good. So now put it together. J'essaie de faire ce que Luc me donne. J'essaie de faire ce que Luc me donne.
Je sais faire.
Non, j'essaie de faire.
Je sais de faire.
Look at me. Je sais is beautiful muscle memory for I know. It's not I know, it's j'essaie, I am trying. So the verb is essayer, and we're giving it the short form. So say for me, j'essaie de faire ce que Luc me donne. No, not je sais, j'essaie. No, you've gone back to je sais. You've gone back to je sais. Copy the verb with me. Say, no, that's it. That was it. Well done. Say for me, essayer. Now, this verb is interesting because recent spelling changes approved by l'Académie Française that I don't like. I mean, I like the Académie Française, but I don't like these approved spelling changes. Mean that you can now, when I was little, you weren't allowed to spell essayer, E-S-S-A-Y-E, which is how the verb is. It's E-S-S-A-Y-E-R. So the verb is, hang on. My hand's gone to sleep. So that's the verb. And it used to be that you had to spell it like that because Y-E-R verbs used to change, where you have to make it an I if it was j'essaie, tu essaies, il essaie. Nous essayons was with a Y, vous essayez was with a Y, ils essayent was with an I. But they do now admit the spelling. So now it is also formally correct to spell it that way, which is what you guys want to do anyway. So could you please say for me, j'essaie? Not je sais, j'ai. Okay, do this for me. Say, je sais, j'essaie. Je sais, j'essaie.
Je sais, j'essaie.
That's it. One means I try, one means I know. Okay, good. So j'essaie de faire ce que Luc me donne. Okay, he wants me to understand the system. No, he wants me to understand his system with the verbs. System is masculine. He wants me to understand his system with the verbs. Yeah, sounds good so far. Off you go. He wants. Pause. Look at me, Kieran. Look at me. What trick? Listen to me. What trick do you all forget to do? But when I ask you to do it, you can all do it fine. How do you say I want? Je voulais, I wanted. What's I want? Je veux. There you go, out of your mouth. And does that feel more comfortable? So notice, you're not a selfish person. You have a very cool aura. You're not a dick. You know, you clearly care about other people. But the fact is, grammatically, the learner is a selfish creature. The learner knows more about je than it does about anything else. So in other words, go to the je, use je veux, and now what's he wants? You found the verse. There you go. What is bothering Kieran is because V is a busy little bitch in French, because you've got je vois, I see, je vais, I go, je veux, I want. Agreed? So would you just say those for me, Kieran, bearing in mind that your new super duper accent is going to focus on the vowels. So say for me, I see, je vois.
Je vois.
Vowel wa. I go, je vais.
Je vais.
Vowel a. I want, je veux. There you go. You copy the vowel there. Listen to the vowels. Good. Okay. Good. There's other vowels like these are the ones like that. Je vis, like as a form of saying I live. You know, fine. Yeah. So I want. So what he wants. Now he wants me to understand. How do I say he wants me to understand? No, 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 no. What's going on in these situations? Luke knows me. Luke likes me. Luke admires me. Luke wants me to understand. What's the difference between the rest of them and the last one? In the first three, did we do? You are in the way of Luke's verb. Yeah, nothing more. Luke likes me. Luke knows me. Luke admires me. In the last one, Luke wants me to understand. In that context, who is doing the wanting? In Luke wants me to understand, who's doing the wanting? And who's doing the understanding? So when both people get their verb, in French, it has to have a fuck off k in the middle, and I need to hear the name of the person doing both halves. So Luke wants that I understand. When we have two verbs with a big fat fuck off k in the middle, Kieran, what can happen to the right? Not automatically, but what can happen to the right? Rhymes with the word subjunctive. Ah, well done. So basically, if you've got, so not every time, I think that Kieran is cool. Je pense que Kieran est sympa, il est chouette, okay? You know, il est adorable. That's a thing. Yeah, okay? That's not going to make it subjunctive. If generally your verbs on the left speak of wanting, needing, doubting, fearing, want, need, doubt, fear, in personal statements, that means it is or it's plus an adjective or an emotional one, then it will basically give you the subjunctive. If you don't know how to form the subjunctive, either A, just listen to the subjunctive podcasts on the that you've got, or B, just email me an email, say, Luke, could you email me the subjunctive videos, or type subjunctive into my, in fact, you know what? I'm so nice. I'm going to literally send it you now. We need some we need waiting music. We'll have some girl from Ipanema. Hang on 1 second. I'm swimming on a sea of endorphins, having been for a jog. 1 second. Subjunctive videos. 1 second. Oh, my brain can't do two things at once when I'm searching the huge thing, which is my internet, which is my inbox. Subjunctive videos. All right, because there's just too much shit in there. Right, forward. I've emailed you before, so it should come up. Kieran, K-I-E. Without giving personal information away, does your surname begin with a G? Yeah. That's good. All right. Good, you've got those videos. Good. Lovely. Everybody's like Garibaldi, Grantchester. What's his surname? Right, good. So in other words, what is normally I understand? Normally, what is normally I understand? Je comprends. Lovely. So as you might have heard earlier with Lee doing vient becoming vienne, as you know, when we first get going with my system is called A verbs and soft hard verbs. Is comprendre an A verb or a soft hard verb?
Soft hard.
Good man, because by definition of the fact that it doesn't end in a freaking A. So therefore it goes comprend, comprenant, comprenez, comprenne. It's irregular, right? So the they form is comprenne. So quick reminder, guys, if you want to find an imperfect in a hurry, go to the nous of the verb and piss around there. So for example, nous finissons, I was finishing, je finissais. But if you want a subjunctive in a hurry and it's not irregular, then go to the they form, sound-wise. So say it again with me, Kieran. Can you just say for me, I understand, you understand, go all the way down. Je comprends.
Je comprends, tu comprends, il
Il comprend. That's it. Therefore, your subjunctive is je comprends, que je comprenne, que tu comprennes, qu'il comprenne. Yeah, que nous comprenions, que vous compreniez, qu'il comprenne. Okay, so lovely. So say for me, Luke wants me to understand. Luke veut.
Luke veut
Luke, no, remember, look at me, look at me, look at me. Luke wants that I understand. To finish, I'm going to give you some sentences in English. You're going to give them, speak it. English is hard for me on an occasion. You're going to give them back to me. The problem is whenever you have options, my brain doesn't like options. It's like, you're going to give me them back. You're going to give them back to me, both of which are formally acceptable. You're going to give me them back and you're going to give it me back in English. So for example, Luke wants me to understand. What's going on in English? Luke wants me as an object pronoun. You don't say me eat, do you? So it's the object form. Why are we using that? And then the infinitive, to understand. That's what the structure is in English. So it becomes Luke wants that I understand. Or person one, verb one, que, person two, verb two. Say it with me, Kieran. Person one, verb one.
Person one, verb one.
Cut in the middle.
Cut in the middle.
Person two, verb two.
Person two, verb two.
So for example, Luke wants me to understand. Luke wants that I understand. Can you just say them back to me in English in the way that they're going to be in French? So Luke wants me to understand will become Luke wants. No. Listen. Why me? Listen, you're not listening. You're not listening. Listen, what I'm saying is this. Person one, then their verb, then the word that, yeah, or que in French, then person two named separately, and then that person's verb. So Luke wants that I understand. Not me understand, because you can't say me understand. It doesn't, you know. So I'll give you another one. Luke, yes, I do. Hulimatu, that's basically my fucking career. Do you do any private lessons for French? Yes, just a touch. So if I said Luke wants Susan to eat the cake, okay? Luke wants Susan to eat the cake. Who's doing the wanting?
You.
Who's doing the eating?
Susan.
So Luke wants, what goes in the middle? That.
Susan
eats the cake. That's it. Luc veut que Susan mange le gâteau. You'll notice with manger, that shit sounds the same in subjunctive. Why? Because it's an A verb. Sounds the same unless it's an aurival. Luke wants Meghan Markle to fall over. Luke wants Meghan Markle to fall over. In public, good. So Luke wants Meghan Markle to fall. Luke wants Meghan Markle to fall over. So what's that going to be? Luke wants, and then that Meghan Markle. Good. Hulimatu, if you go to my channel on YouTube and you go to any of my grammar videos, underneath you will see my contact details. Contact me about that separately. I'm with Kieran right now. Yeah, but absolutely fine. I do obviously do A-level tuition. But yeah, so just drop me an email about that. Yeah, good. One more for me, Kieran. They want us to come to the party. They want us to come to the party. Off you go. They. No. In English, but I want you to get this English thing down. I want you to get this. Yeah, person one, person two. Off you go. So they. So they want us to come to the party. They want us. No, you've just repeated the bloody original. They want us to come to the party. Who's doing the wanting? Who's doing the coming, hypothetically? They want us. Thank you. So off you go. So it's going to be person one. So they want that us to come. No. I've told you the second bit needs to begin with somebody normal. Do we say us go to party? Or do we say we go to a party? Do you see what I'm saying? So to be specific, in English, like I said, I did say, we use the object pronoun. Luke wants him to be happy. Luke wants that he is happy is what's going to be happening in French. Because you can't say him is happy, right? So again, remember whatever, if it's a name, fine. Luke wants Susan to eat the cake. Fine, no problem, because Susan is a name. There's no problem. Luke wants Kieran to, to have a lovely life. Fine, Kieran is a name. Luke wants him to speak good French. Luke wants that he speaks good French. And the reason we're trying to get this pattern down is so that you can say, Luc veut qu'il parle français. Do you understand what I'm saying? So do one more for me. So I don't want to be hearing me, you. No, I can hear you because you can be a subject. I don't want to be hearing me, him, us, or them. I want to be hearing I, he, she, they, we. All right, okay. So Luke wants. No, let's change it. She wants us to help. She wants us to help. Off you go.
She wants them.
No, stop. She wants them to help. Stop. Who's doing the first verb?
She.
So say that for me then. She wants.
She wants.
Then what's the big fat fuck off word which comes in the middle, which separates two clauses?
That.
Thank you. So she wants that. That's it. Now, what needs to start the next bit? The person that somebody wants to do the verb, but with a new name, with a proper subject pronoun. So not them help. She wants that them help. She wants that help. Do you understand? Yeah. Do you understand what I'm trying to get you to do? Is say something which is bullshit in English. It's not English, is it? It's just to get you to do it in French. Yeah. You do two of these back to back, and I'll give you two in French. She wants him to leave. She don't know what he's done. She wants him to leave.
She wants that he.
Yes, leaves. That's it. What is the verb to leave beginning with a P?
Partir.
Good. Nice accent. A verb or soft hard verb?
Soft hard.
Great. What's the soft of partir? What's the hard of partir? No.
Je pars.
Go with me. Je pars, tu pars. Work your way all the way down. Je pars.
Je pars, tu pars, elle part.
Nous,
Partons,
vous,
partez.
il.
Il part. Il part.
That's it. That's your hard. That is your hard. So whereas normally it'd be je pars, tu pars, il part, it's beautifully demonstrated by Kieran. Well done. What is it going to be if it's subjunctive? The soft goes hard. So she wants him to leave. She wants that he leaves. Elle veut. You do it for me. She wants him to leave. Elle veut. Stop. Give me the English again. She wants him to leave. Repeat back to me. She wants him to leave.
She wants him to leave.
Good man. I know this is weird. Now give me the new, not really English, but shit I'm trying to get you to say. She
wants
that
he leaves.
Lovely. Say that again. Get that in your brain.
She wants that he leaves.
One more time.
She wants that he leaves.
Great. Off we go. Now, say that for me slowly. She wants that. Translate now. Translate now. Good. And what's he leave now? Now, pause. Have we had on the left-hand side, so when we've got two people, one on one side of a "que" doing a verb and one on the other side of a "que" doing a verb, if we've got on the left-hand side a want, a need, a doubt, a fear, an impersonal, which I explained and you'll see in the videos, an emotional, which I explained and you'll see in the videos, we have a subjunctive on the right, okay? So do we have a subjunctive going on there? Do we have a want, a need, a doubt, a fear, an impersonal, or emotional?
Yes.
We do. All right, good. So in other words, want, need, doubt, fear, impersonal, emotional. Want, need, doubt, fear, impersonal, emotional. Want, need, doubt, fear, impersonal, emotional. Okay, want, need, doubt, fear, impersonal, emotional. Good. Lovely. All right. Good. So if I've got a want, a need, a doubt, fit, an impersonal or an emotional, I'm going to have to need the subjunctive, aren't I? So what is going to happen there then? So not il part. What did we just agree was the hard version of il part? Il part. That's it. So elle veut qu'il parte. This shit is everywhere in French. Okay, I'm happy that you are doing this kind of work now. Ouais, je suis content que tu fasses ce genre de travail. Subjunctive because that's an emotional statement. Okay, I want you to come and see us in London. Doing a little walk around on Friday. You're welcome to come. Je veux que tu message me. Je veux que tu viennes, all outside, not breaking any rules. Je veux que tu viennes à Londres. You come, tu viens. I want you to come. Je veux que tu viennes. Hard, all right? I'm going to buy some cider and drink it in the street. Alors moi, je vais acheter du cidre. You know, Gabby is happy that I'm going to buy, you know, Gabby est content que j'aille acheter. So when you've got one of these things going on, it's freaking ubiquitous. It's absolutely everywhere. It's absolutely everywhere. Good, Kieran. So you've got your videos to watch, all right? Subjunctive, 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 subjunctive. Good man, good man, good man, good man. Right, so let's do very quickly, let's do Roshni. I know that Kieran, I know that Susan and Maggie are there, but bear in mind that they've got classes. I'll just quickly do Roshni. Roshni, are you there? Good. Roshni, your signal's a bit bad. Is there any way you could turn off your camera? As lovely as you look, that's good. Thank you very much. It might just help us. So Roshni, what's your approximate level? I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Je suis maintenant B1 ou B2.
B1 or B2, très bien. And I presume and where are you based? You're based in India?
Oui, je suis indien, mais...
Non. Tu es indienne. Indienne.
Oui, je suis indienne, mais je suis à Paris maintenant.
Okay, lovely. Right, great. So in other words, I can speak to you in English and you'll understand. Good. Lovely. Great. Can you translate for me? Luke, I'm happy to be able to introduce myself. I'm happy to be able to introduce myself.
Je suis content pour que je me présente.
So there's some information in there. So what's I'm happy?
Je suis content.
I don't mean this at all patronizingly. You've got a good brain, and when we get you there, you can do it. But I don't want Shri until we are completely up and running. It's why we don't want a fluid street slang of French when we can't then finish a sentence. And I don't mean that rudely. You watch these videos, you'll be able to do it within the month. You'll be able to do it before Christmas. Okay. So say for me, je suis. So say for me, je suis. So I'm happy. Je suis content.
Je suis content.
Make yourself feminine.
Je suis content.
Lovely. No, sorry, no, I apologize. I'm happy to be able to. What's the verb to be able to? Good job. Now, Roshni, what do we use to get us up into an infinitive when the word before an infinitive isn't a verb? No. What do we use? So, je suis contente. Great. So we use a de or often an a. You know, it depends on the situation, but we need a preposition. Lovely. So, je suis contente de pouvoir. Yeah. Now, what's the verb to introduce myself, which you correctly knew? So, je suis contente de pouvoir me présenter. Listen to the vowels. Me présenter. Okay. Good. Roshni, one of the things. So, what, are you a Hindi speaker? What is your first language?
Yes.
Yeah, Hindi. You can hear it because you've got a quality of in the consonant that you stress a consonant. It's fucking gorgeous in English. It is very clear and it makes for classy speech. And it works well in English because it stresses the consonants. Okay. However, we're speaking French now, Roshni. So we need you to pull back from the consonants. We don't need as much. We don't need as many. What we need is for you to give me more vowels. So I need you to listen to the vowels. So ha, he, ha, hum. I need you all. So pull back. It's not bad, but French with an Indian accent gets too short. Je voudrais te parler en français. We don't want that. You're an intelligent girl. and it makes it, some accents help a language, some accents don't. Hindi accent and Indian accent helps English. You know, it's clear in English. It doesn't help French. So you need to give me lots and lots of interesting vowels. Okay, c'est ça. Je suis contente de pouvoir me présenter. Je suis contente de pouvoir me présenter. Off you go.
Je suis contente de pouvoir me présenter.
That's nice. That's it, Roshni. Start listening to the vowels. Start listening to what is going on between the consonants. Okay. I'm of Indian origin and I'm learning French. I'm of Indian origin and I'm learning French.
Je suis de l'origine indienne.
Pause. There's a lot of French in you. We just need to connect it. There's a lot of work gone on, I can see. Good job. D'origine, so l'origine is a muscle memory. Your mouth remembers saying the origin, l'origine. Great. But the phrase is je suis d'origine and then the feminine adjective. You're very feminine. Okay? You're a woman. That's fine. Sorry for the gender non-neutral brigade, but you know, you are a woman. So basically, so je suis d'origine indienne. Do you have a father?
Ouais.
Okay. Is he Indian as well?
Yes.
So il est, even though I'm sure he's a very lovely guy, il est d'origine indienne. So Luc, tu es de quelle origine? Luc est français, Luc est d'origine française. Yeah, so it's like the origine question will always end with a. So you know, mon ami Gianluca, il est italien, il est d'origine italienne. Yeah, so the d'origine thing will follow by feminine. Good, okay. Luke, I like your videos because they help my grammar. Grammar is feminine. Luke, I like your videos because they help my grammar.
J'aime ton vidéo.
Pause. Look at this wrinkle. Look at this wrinkle. This is because I've done more than one video. John, turn off the damn microphone. Thank you. Better. Thank you, John. Lovely. He's busy with Christmas orders. We have to pity the man. So basically, yeah. So in other words, j'aime bien plural your videos.
Tes vidéos.
That's it. But listen. You're going tes video. So you're interested in t, v, d. Roshni, t, v, d. It's so cute in English. It's so like wholesome and charming and nice, but it's not French. So you need to watch the video called Vowel Journey, which basically teaches you to go A-E-A-O. So I'm going to give you some words, Roshni, and you're going to quickly give me the vowels in the middle of them. Danseur. What are the two vowels in danseur? No, by vowels I don't mean the letters. What are the vowel sounds in danseur?
O, I, E.
Yes, but listen. Did I say danseur or did I say danseur?
No, you said danseur.
So can you join them in one long line? Danseur.
Danseur.
Don't stab me. I'm a nice person. Say for me, danseur.
Danseur.
Look, you're going, don't stab me, danseur.
Danseur.
That's gorgeous. Now, what are the vowels? What is the vowel in dan? What's the bit that you're letting air out or vibration out on?
O.
Thank you. No. What is the vibration in sir? What's the vibration? Could you now give me in one big bloody long line, danseur? Could you give me the two vowels together?
Danseur.
No. Just the vowels. Thank you. What is the vowel journey of manger? Manger. No. So here's a trick, Roshni. Per syllable, there is one vowel. So man, what's the vowel in man? Good job. J, what's the vowel in J? That's it. This trick will do more to teach you guys to hear and understand French than an hour and a half per day of listening to French Netflix. Once you've done this, fine. Watch French Netflix, go through the roof. Please, please, please. Nobody's more an advocate of that than I am, but you need to convert your brain to hearing. French is the most liquid vowel-based language that I'm aware. Actually, no, I've got a friend who speaks Chinese, but she's got like a sort of Sichuan dialect, and she's quite like she's quite like vowel jumping around as well, to be honest with you. And she's really interested in this whole thing. Plus, she makes amazing food. So yeah, you need to fall in love with this vowel thing. So, for example, next time I see you, Roshni, I want you to say things like, "Je suis d'origine indienne. Indienne. Luc is my French teacher. Luc est mon professeur de français. U est en E. J'habite en France. I need you to connect it, and I need you to fall in love with the vowels. Is that okay?
Yes.
Good. Good. You've got your homework, Roshni. If you can't find the video on vowel journeys, email me. All right? Good. Lovely. Let me very quickly do John, because he doesn't get a class anymore. John, you there? Good. Excellent. John has chosen to wear a red top. Let's say red sweater, red whatever you want to say. So John has chosen to wear a red jumper. Has chosen at. Lovely. Now, look, listen. If we've got John chose, then fine, I will accept the possible debate of, is it John chose as an action or John used to choose? But when it's John has chosen, when there's a has there, I accept that a lot of North Americans aren't a fan of that present perfect tense. They will say John chose all the time rather than John has chosen, but it exists. So say for me, John has chosen a red sweater.
John a choisi
un pull rouge. Un pull rouge, good. Yeah, because in fact, let me get it. In fact, he is Santa Claus. In fact, he is Father Christmas. In fact, en fait. John, at your level, parce que and il join to form what? That's it. He is Father Christmas. Il est
Santa Claus.
No. Père Noël. Okay, but today he doesn't have his white beard. He hasn't got il n'a. Lovely. Feminine, his white beard. Sa barbe blanche. Good. Barbe. Good. Good. You did something really interesting, which I like. So you know that oui, as in yes, in slang is ouais. So you turned aujourd'hui into aujourd'hui. But no, oui is the day of oui, which is that's what aujourd'hui means, which is just old French, which basically means today. Okay. Lovely. He needs to prepare for Christmas. In John needs to prepare, he needs to prepare. What is he preparing? Is he preparing something else, or is he preparing himself? So how do you say he needs to prepare for Christmas? Pause. But that would suggest he's preparing something else. What is he preparing?
Christmas.
No, you're not in charge of Christmas. He needs to. John, you're not actually Father Christmas. You're actually Santa Claus. Or is he? Okay, but basically what I'm saying is, what I'm on about is this implicitly obvious need for the so. Yeah? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's he needs to prepare himself, even though in English that he needs to prepare. Okay? So say for me, in other words, you need John gets up in the morning, he washes. What are you washing? Yourself. It's just you need the so. Bits before. Let me talk. We don't interrupt. He needs to prepare. To prepare. John, sing the song with me. Bits before verbs, except before in. That's it, my fella. Off you go. So he needs to prepare. We know where the pronoun's going to go. Good. For Christmas. Good. Close your palate to your tongue. I'd like it even faster. Il a besoin de se préparer. Il a besoin de se préparer. Go. No, John. Lovely speed. When it goes quickly, Roshni, if you're listening, don't lose the vowel. Is the verb préparer or préparer? That's right, préparer. So no matter how quickly you say it, il a besoin de se préparer. I need the e there. Okay, and again, close your palate, close this bit onto the tongue. Il a besoin de se préparer. Go, blow. Il a besoin de se préparer. Go.
Il a besoin de se préparer pour Noël.
Lovely, but there was a pause and this shouldn't be at your level. Il a besoin de se préparer.
Il a besoin de se préparer pour Noël.
Good, okay, lovely. Unfortunately, he's very busy because there are lots of children. Malheureusement. John. Unfortunately, malheureusement. That's it. He's very busy.
Il est très occupé.
Link.
Il est
très occupé. No. Très occupé.
Très occupé. Il est très occupé.
Because there are lots of children.
Because of lots of children.
Because there are lots of children.
Parce qu'il y a beaucoup de
At your level, cut and in il become what? Thank you, because there are. No, we don't go parce qu'il and then do a separate ilia. The il I'm referring to is the first word of ilia, because there are lots of children. No, John. Say for me, ilia. Don't slow it down. I don't want to slow you down. Pop a cut before ilia. Kilia. Now say parce qu'il y a. Do you see what we've done? That's it. There are lots of children. Pause. Better. Anybody listening knows that if there's one surefire way to make Lukey cry, it is to say des when we need a D apostrophe. Il y a beaucoup d'enfants, not il y a beaucoup des enfants. Beaucoup des enfants would be like lots of the children who've written to Santa. Santa. Is he or isn't he? This year, whatever. Good job. Unfortunately, the lesson this evening is short because I need to spend some time with Gabby. So, who I haven't seen properly in a few days. So, unfortunately, and basically, the poor bitch has been painting a house all day, so she needs to sit and watch Netflix and chill. When did Netflix as a brand become synonymous with relaxation? I apologize. There's plenty of things we could do, but we just will sit and watch Netflix and chill. So for me, unfortunately, the class this evening is short because we need to relax. To relax is a reflexive verb, and the verbal element begins with an R. That's all I'm going to say. Unfortunately, this evening's class is short because we need to relax. Pause. Everything you're saying is good, but can you take the area of your vibration away from and could you send it to Guys, the noise you make before you speak will set up your voice. So if you don't believe me, listen to a pre-speech toddler. They know your accent before yes, Anthony, yes. Completely was just thinking that. A pre-speech toddler has the accent already of where they're from. Just most people can't hear it because they're from the same accent. But if you listen to like little kids from an area other than where you're from, you'll hear that they're when they babble, that they've actually got the beginnings of an accent. The same in English or French or whatever your sound is. When you make a noise, your voice is sitting in the placement that it's in to say that language. So one of the best things you can do for French is to change the gear and put your voice in that. Oui, alors effectivement, tu vois, je vais te parler en français parce que. And if I just go up here and I kind of like, right, okay, so now I'm in my English face setting, and this is, you know, my teacher voice. And then if I was talking to Al, who's like my mate, and I kind of go a little bit more down here, and this is my Al setting, and I know that I'm down there. And then if I'm talking, you know, if I'm talking to my daughter, I'm talking a little bit like that. I'm talking normally, but in a kind of engaged way. So you've got to change the setting of your mouth. So in other words, John in French can't be the same as John in English, right? Good, John. I'm really sorry. Finish that last one off for me then. So say for me, the class, today's class, le cours de ce soir is short. A cours again, yes, yeah, okay, because we need to relax.
Parce que nous relaxons.
Nous avons besoin
de nous relaxons.
Look at me. We can use se relaxer. We can. However, do you know it with je? I relax. Je me repose. Okay, yeah, se reposer. Okay, good. Okay, I'll be right back because I can hear somebody's on the phone. So if it's that she's caught mid-conversation, then it might be we have a few more stolen minutes. How exciting. I'll be right back. One second. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh.
Susan, what are you painting? What, Maggie? What are you painting? Something else. Oh, I have. Okay, hang on. I'm almost done. Oh, goodness me. Gosh, you get through them, don't you? Very good. You get through them. You're very quick. How long does it take you to do one painting like that? This one's taking me.
Oh my God, enough with the paintings. God, it's bloody logic language learning. It's not Etsy, Susan. My God. Jesus Christ, I've had enough of this whoring of paintings on the site. If you want your house painted, then email me and I'll give you Susan's details. She does a fucking good job, but not now. When I said talk amongst yourselves, it's about French, not bloody watercolor hour. Bloody hell. Stop pimping your wares, Susan. I've had enough of it. Right. Unfortunately, I need to go. Today's class was by Logic Language Learning. If you like Logic Language Learning, can you please go to any grammar video which is on the site? And can you, only in the grammar videos, I don't do it under like silly ones. Underneath is Coffee link, and you can make a contribution to Coffee. And there's any contact details there. Those of you like the Maggies and the Susans of this world who have a class with me, I'm sorry I didn't get around to you, but I just prioritize people who we don't have. Good. All right, lots of love to all of you. If you do want your house painting in watercolor, and it's a very, very, very high standard finish, for a reasonable price, not cheap, but good, fair price, it's absolutely beautiful work, contact me and I will forward you someone's details with their permission. But not now in a French class. All right, love you all. Speak soon. Take care.
Bye.
All right, guys, take care. I mean it. They're very good watercolors. If you want a little present for the grandparents, yeah, send a photo. She'll do it. You know, $100 plus. Nice, good job.